Hey guys, Nick Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so November month it's finally here, and as promised we're going to be doing basically a 4-part vlog rewatching every single episode of Friends on 4K, but we're only watching the Thanksgiving special episodes. If you're a fan of Friends, you know how important every single Thanksgiving episode is and also how funny it is. So I decided to basically look for all of them. Every single season of Friends has one Thanksgiving episode, and I'm super excited to basically, this is the first input that I actually have on the 4K episodes, like rewatching. The plan in the future for me is to rewatch the whole show on 4K, but with the holiday excuse, I saw the Halloween episode, which you guys had the vlog on the channel already, and then I'm also going to be checking every single Christmas episode, which will be a 5-part 4K vlog that you guys are going to be having on December on the channel. And of course, I already reviewed the one with all the format for you guys that I promised last year. But anyways, basically this is how it looks. I printed a list, and the plan is to have a video every single Thursday, every way leading to the actual Thanksgiving Thursday. So we're going to be having a 4-part vlog. Vlog number 1, which you're watching today. Today is November 6th. We're going to be watching the first 3 Thanksgiving episodes. Then vlog number 2 will be coming out on November 13th with 3 new episodes. Vlog number 3 will be coming out on November 20th with 2 more episodes, and vlog number 4, which will be the Thanksgiving special, will be coming out on November 17th with 2 last Thanksgiving episodes. What's the dynamic of these vlogs is going to look like? So I'm basically going to be rewatching the episode on 4K, and after I'm done watching it, I will be back here to give you guys my review and kind of like to digest what the episode was about, the funny scenes and things like that. For example, if the episode contains an audio commentary, I also want to watch the audio commentary, well, hear the audio commentary, so I can give you insights of funny details that we have. One of the complaints that I had for the 4K box set of Friends is that the episode guide is just like a simple book, and kind of to have more detail into the episode, we're going to be using the Blu-ray episode guidebook, which comes with way more detailed description of the episodes, original air date, and a lot of cool stuff. But since I want to do these vlogs as special as I can, and I want to give you all the Friends information out there, I bought, when I went to Aventura Mall, to the Friends Experience here in Miami. There is a blog video on the channel as well. But this book, which is Friends Forever, the one about the episodes, and if there is an entry for the Thanksgiving episode, I'm going to read it to you guys, because on the entries you have commentaries, you have like cool stuff about the show. And again, this is for the fans of Friends. You can do the rewatch with me and let me know in the comments what do you think about the episodes. And on the very last vlog, we're going to be judging the episodes, and we're going to be having a top 3 of which are the best Thanksgiving episodes. So as I told you, every single season of Friends, so the front of 10 season, had 1 special Thanksgiving episode per season. So we're talking about a total of 10 new episodes. It's going to give me the chance to say that I'm going to be able to finally watch 1 episode per season on 4K quality. Because, for example, for Halloween, I was only able to watch 1 episode, since there was only 1 special episode for Halloween. And for Christmas, it's going to be 8 episodes plus 1 extra one that I decided to include as the Christmas, but it's a New Year's Eve special. So which 3 episodes are we watching today? Well, we're watching today from season 1, episode number 9, called The One Where the Underdog Gets Away. We're also watching season 2, episode 8, the one with the list, and a classic episode. We're watching from season 3, episode 9, the one with the football. And guys, sometimes I don't remember the episodes by title, but as soon as I do the rewatch, memories start coming back to me, and then it just makes me realize how much I love Friends, and I can watch it millions of times. So the beginning is going to be like, let's look for the episode on the episode guide, and we're looking for season 1, episode 9, the one where the underdog gets away. So since this is season 1, it's episode 9 overall. It was written by Jeff Granson and Jeff Strauss, directed by James Burrows, with an original air date of November 17, 1994. I wasn't even born yet. Monica plans a lovely, quiet Thanksgiving feast in her apartment, but her plans go awry. There is this kind of a special picture right there on the book. Actor slash hell model slash New York Transit poster by Joey Tribbiani from episode 9. This is the one that Joey didn't know that he was promoting an STD campaign. What Mario isn't telling you, BD, you never know who might have it. City Free Clinic, and then a phone number. That was a funny gag on the episode, and I love that they decided to include it right there. So this episode doesn't look like it has any commentary, and after I'm done watching and I do the review, we're going to be checking the book together to see if it has any entries on it. So I'm going to play. So season 1 should have only 2 4K discs, and episode 9 should be on 4K disc number 1. Season 1, it's red 4K disc. That's another thing that the guide is missing. It doesn't specify which episodes are you getting on every single disc, but again, since this is episode 9, it should be 4K disc number 1. So let me play it, watch the episode, and I will be back with you guys in a second. Okay guys, so I just played 4K disc number 1 for Friends season 1, and I basically went to the drop down menu and I looked for episodes, and again we're looking for season 1, episode 9, the one where underdog gets away. Me personally, I like to watch the show on the original language of English and with also closed caption on English. So I'm about to play the episode. I have the menu muted because the music play, it's the melody of the intro song. And again, after I'm done watching it, I will be back with you guys to give you my honest review about this episode.
Now this feels like Thanksgiving.
Okay guys, so this was a great way to start our new Thanksgiving tradition with our favorite group of friends for the next 10 years. This is what I call a special episode related to whatever they're trying to do. It has all the Thanksgiving feelings, and it's an amazing and fun episode from season 1. On the 4K quality, I feel like the first season of Friends do look amazing on 4K. When I got my Blu-ray set, I did watch the complete first season on Blu-ray, and this is definitely an upgrade. There is some camera angles that are a little more blurry, but again, it looks amazing. Let's start by talking about the episode. So what this episode is about. So it's a Thanksgiving special. If you live in the US, you know how special Thanksgiving is for Americans and how a lot of people do try to make plans around the holidays. So for Rachel, she started working as a waitress on Central Perk. So the episode basically starts with her asking to her manager to give her how do you call that? Basically money before she makes the work for it. The manager just takes her by her hands and it's like, you're a terrible waitress, so nope. Then she's like, oh, but I can be better. Who wants coffee? And the whole cafeteria goes to her and they're like, me. So we have the intro. I never skip the intro. I love the intro of Friends. And then we have the group of friends basically talking about Thanksgiving. So what happens is that Monica brings out to Ross' attention that her parents are basically not going to be in the country for Thanksgiving. So Ross just runs and talks to his mom, and he's kind of bummed that he's not going to have Thanksgiving with his parents. Joey has a new acting model career, and he's full of makeup, so Chandler is making fun of him. And we basically get to know that he has planned with his family. Chandler basically hates Thanksgiving Day, and then Phoebe is not going to celebrate on that day because her family news uncle or boyfriend of her grandma, something like that, it celebrates it on December. Monica is planning to do Thanksgiving at her house, and Ross agrees if she makes him potatoes with skin, basically. So she says yes, everything is good. Rachel is working to get $100 to go to Belle with her family. It's like kind of a Christmas, Thanksgiving tradition that they always do, but this time she needs to pay for her own ticket. So she makes $2 of tips, but then she breaks down a cup and she is owning now two extra dollars basically. So the episode title, basically the one where the underdog gets away, is because on New York City there is a big holiday parade of balloons on Thanksgiving Day. So the character of the dog basically just gets away, and Chandler, just so super excited, just tell the whole gang to go to the roof to basically watch the balloons flying away. Now there is another part of the episode where Ross is jealous of Carol because she's talking to baby Ben on the belly, and she feels like he's hearing things, so he's trying to talk to his baby as well for the baby to recognize his voice in the future. Now the episode has a good vibe because we get the group of friends reunited in the kitchen. First, when Rachel comes home, they give her basically a Thanksgiving gift. They all put $20 so she can get her flight ticket basically. And then Monica is just cooking dinner for everybody. We find out that Joey's little ad has been an ACA's ad, so he's embarrassed. He was trying to get a woman, and then the whole group of friends is just laughing about him. We find out on this Thanksgiving episode that Chandler hates Christmas because on Christmas Day he was having pumpkin pie, and then on that day his parents told him that they were getting divorced. So Monica has him like in a special grilled cheese meal. She's cooking dinner, and then Phoebe wants potatoes to be done in a different way. Joey wants potato to be done in a different way because his family dumps him and he's coming to the dinner. And of course, Ross wants different potato style. So when they go to the roof and they come back downstairs, there is a whole joke about got the keys. So she told Rachel to get the keys, but Rachel understood that she got the keys, so they get locked out of the apartment until the boys tell them that basically they have an extra key for the apartment. So we have a funny scene where they're all fighting on the high wall because the guys have so many keys that they're fighting to find the correct one. And Monica gets to get stressed because it's the first time that she's doing Thanksgiving by herself. The turkey is going to get burned, and nobody has asked her what kind of food does she want to get and things like that. So when they're able to get into the apartment, there is a lot of smoke around, and turkey is ruined, all the potatoes are ruined, and they basically just got mad. Also, Rachel misses her flight because of this situation, and she's super mad as well. And then Phoebe breaks the ice, telling the guys that if they look to the window, ugly naked guy was having dinner with ugly naked gal. So the whole group of friends goes to the window, and they're dancing, and then Monica is just like, oh, ugly naked dancing. Then they are like, oh, it's so good that he has somebody for Thanksgiving. They start looking at each other, so that's a beautiful moment from this episode. And they all decide to have dinner together. Since food it's ruined, they're going to be having grilled cheese sandwiches from Chandler. And they all share in a special moment where Chandler just says that he's thankful for the group of friends that he has. So super beautiful and amazing episode to start all the Thanksgiving season. They all start to go crazy by now. And now it's time to watch the second episode of this vlog. We're going to be watching from season 2, episode 8, the one with the least. I'm skipping the book part because the episode from season 1 didn't have an entry on the book. So let's go to the episodes guidebook from the Blu-ray and let's look for episode 8, the one with the least. And I think that I remember what the episode is about, but let's check anyways. So here is season 2, and here we got the one with the list. So this one is episode 8 from season 2, but it's episode 32 overall on the show. It was written by Martha Kaufman and David Crane, and it was directed by Mary Kay Place, with an original air date of November 16 of 1995. Rachel makes a painful discovery concerning Ross. Monica's new boss gives her an impossible task. So, the same case, because the first case of the 4K box set has seasons 1 and 2. I think season 2 also have only 2 4K discs, and the color of the season is blue now. So we should be playing 4K disc number 1. So let me play the episode, and after I rewatch it, I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know what do I think about this episode. Okay, guys. So just play 4K disc number 1 from season 2 of Friends. We're looking to the breakdown for episode number 8, again from season 2, called The One With The List. And a little bit of a spoiler alert, there is an entry on the book, so that's going to be interesting. We're going to find out things that we didn't know about this episode. And this one doesn't have an audio commentary, so I just need to play it. Season 2 is when we kind of start having the relationship of Ross and Rachel start kind of happening. So I think the list is about Ross writing things that he didn't like about Rachel. I don't remember at all just because of the name, but I do think it's about that. Now, I'm a little bit hungry. Not hungry, but I kind of want a snack. So I'm going to make myself a little bit of popcorn so I can watch the episode and enjoy it like if I was on the movie theater.
Really?
Really? It's always been you, Rach.
Oh, God.
Okay, guys, so I enjoyed a lot with the episodes, but these vlogs are to be honest as well. And if you're waiting for Thanksgiving special episode, this is not the one. When I first did the list, I saw that every single season had a Thanksgiving related episode. And then when I finished watching this, kind of like the memories that I had, I was correct. But when I finished watching it, I was like, wait, but Thanksgiving was only mentioned at one time and not like the group having Thanksgiving dinner or anything. Anyways, this is such a key and important episode on Ross and Rachel's relationship. And the previous episode, we left the couple sharing a super romantic kiss. And the beginning of this episode, it's Rachel being super excited, telling Monica and Phoebe about the kiss and how beautiful and romantic it was. And then we cut to the boys eating a pizza, and Ross was like, and then I kissed her. And then Joey was like, tongue? And Ross was like, yes. And he's like, nice. Then the intro plays and the episode starts. So the big dilemma is that Ross kind of felt a little bit bad because he's dating Julia, I think is the name. I don't remember the name of the character. At the end of season 1, he shows up with a Chinese lady, which is a paleontologist as well as him. And he's dating her, Julia, I think is the name. Or Julie. And basically he kind of felt bad because he's like, I have this amazing woman at home and then I just kissed Rachel. So I kind of feel bad. And then Rachel shows up, Julie shows up, and Phoebe giving us the comedic note. She kind of like, oh, I'm going to sing a song now. This is a song about a love triangle that I just invented. These people do not exist. And she's like, kind of like, let's name the guy Pedro and let's name the girl Betty. And then she starts singing like, oh, Pedro needs to make a decision. That was an amazing, funny joke. But anyways, Chandler has a new computer which he plans to be using for gaming. And the use that they give to the computer, it's basically create a list of pros and cons between Rachel and Julia or Julie. Now, Ross do drop Julie because he wants to be with Rachel, but when he's writing the list, the cons that he has about Rachel is that she's a little bit spoiled, she's all about looks, and she's just a waitress. Now, when he goes to Julie, he's like, she's just not Rachel. So Rachel shows up, she hears the news that Ross is now single, and they're going to go out on a romantic date. But Rachel ends up reading the list. Remember, we're talking about a sitcom, things needs to be complicated, we cannot just get the happy ending on day one. And basically, Rachel gets super disappointed and Ross is just trying to win her over. Now, there is a great comedic scene where they're looking at the window in the rain and he dedicates a song to Rachel over the radio. And in the middle of the song, Rachel calls the radio, and then the radio stops, and he's like, Ross, Rachel just told us what you did. We don't want to play your song anymore. So again, we have like kind of a low point, but we go back on the comedy aspect of it. Joy is not super important on this episode, but the Thanksgiving related scene. So Monica is looking for jobs, and Joy is like, do you like cooking naked? And she's like, there is no job like that. And he's like, nope, but if you like it, you can dance naked and then you have money. Joy always been the comedic guy as well. So she finds a job of a company that's trying to promote a new product called Mocholet, which is a version of chocolate just made synthetic, and they're waiting for FDA to approve it. And they basically want to have new dishes with this product for Thanksgiving season. So that's the Thanksgiving theme on the episode. Now, Monica is trying her best. She makes a few cookies and the girls just hate the cookies. And by the end, when she presents the plates to the guy, he's just like, listen, the FDA didn't approve the Mocholet. And just asking, did you try a lot where you were cooking? And she's like, I try a few. He's like, well, a few is not a lot. And then he's like, have you been peeing red or things like that? And then she kind of gets scared. They gave her the check, but the end joke of the episode is she's coming back, and now they're trying like pistachios but with fish. And when he's going to give her a try, he's like, are you allergic to something? And she's like, not that I remember. Well, cat hair. And he's like, oh, no. So he takes the jar back. So, this episode was amazing, but again, on the note of Thanksgiving, is not that Thanksgiving center, but again, it's an amazing episode from Season 2. 4K quality for Season 2 was amazing. This one definitely looked better than the one that I saw from Season 1. And it didn't have an audio commentary, but we do have an entry on the episode's guide book. So, we have right here two beautiful moments from the episode. The girls talking about the kiss, and Ross and Rachel kind of like trying to give themselves an opportunity. This relationship is complicated, toxic at times, but it was all worth it after 10 seasons. But anyway, Season 2, Episode 8, the one with the list, written by Derby Crane and Martha Kufan, directed by Mary Kay Place, and original air date was November 16, 1995. On one of the pictures we have Rachel breaking down every single moment of her first kiss with Ross, and on the other promo picture we have, you can see them here, but Rachel's chubby ankles almost spell the end of Ross and Rachel forever. And there is an emotional part of the episode where she's like, imagine the worst things that you believe about yourself being on a list of the person that you trust the most. And again, it has a comedy aspect to it, but that was a low point of their relationship. But anyways, although he's still with Julie, Ross and Rachel have finally kissed. And at the beginning of episode 8, Rachel prepares to describe the big moment to Monica and Phoebe. They shut off the phone, pour wine, and lean into hear every single kiss detail from hand position to intensity level. Across the hall, Ross is doing almost the same thing with the guys. Their conversation, however, boils down to 3 words. Tone? Yeah, cool. Monica interviews with Leon Raster, special guest star Michael McKean, who has developed Mocolet, a synthetic chocolate. Monica tries to stay positive as she occasionally eats a piece. I love how it crumbles. I love how it crumbles. Raster needs a few chefs to create Mocolet-inspired recipes for Thanksgiving, and Monica, desperate for work, agrees to help. She creates Mocolet pumpkin pie and Mocolet chip cookies. Rachel and Phoebe each sample a synthetic treat and both immediately spit it out. Even though Ross has always loved Rachel, he is with Julie now and can't decide what to do. Chandler convinces him to make a list of the pros and cons using his new computer. Again, his better judgment, Ross agrees and says that Rachel can be spoiled, a little ditzy, and it's just a waitress. Joey adds his own 2 cents that Rachel has chubby ankles. When asked about Julie's cons, the only thing Ross can say is she's not Rachel. Ross finally breaks up with Julie and tells Rachel the good news with a heart chugging. It's always been you, Rach. While Ross goes to get her coat, Rachel spies Chandler's computer screen with the pro-con list in plain sight. She insists on seeing what he wrote, but Chandler refuses to let her see it, pretending it's a poorly written short story. She eventually snatches it from Joy's hand and reads her cons, angry, and her rage storms off. Monica develops her Mocolet recipes with extremely low quantities of the imitation chocolate, but it turns out the FDA didn't approve the new product anyway. Raster is vague about the reason, mumbling something about laboratory rust. On her way out, he asks her in a light-hearted voice, listen, you didn't eat a lot of it while you were cooking it, did you? Ross creates a pro list for Rachel and reads to her while standing outside in the rain, but she doesn't want to hear it. When he tells her that no list will ever stop him from wanting to be with her, she replies sadly, well, then I guess that's the difference between us. See, I never make a list. After he leaves, Ross calls up a radio show and dedicates Used To's With or Without You to Rachel with an apology. When Rachel picks up the phone during bonus lower mode lyrics, it looks like she's finally resigned to calling Ross. In fact, Rachel just called the radio station to explain what he did, and the female DJ abruptly cuts off U2, exclaiming, Ross, if you're listening, I don't want to play your song anymore. That was such a comedic aspect of the episode. The quote that we have on this episode is, oh sweet lord, this is what evil must taste like. That was when Phoebe was trying the mock chocolate cookies made by Monica. And the most special part about this book is that we have a commentary, which is always cool stuff that we get to learn about the episodes. Commentary. We could blame Ross, we could blame Chandler, or perhaps friends somehow predicted that technology will be splitting up couples in the years to come. Before Facebook and Instagram let you surreptitiously find all boyfriends and girlfriends online, Chandler's computer was doing some pretty heavy damage on the corner of Bedford and Grove. Alright, check out this bad boy. 12 megabytes of RAM, 500 megabyte hard drives, built-in spreadsheet capabilities, and a modem that transmits at over 28,000 bps. Oh Chandler, you go to get better computers. See page 220. Let's see what we have at page 220. Maybe it's a joke on the future of the show with Chandler getting a better computer. You're on TV. Wait, makes no sense. See page 220. So page 220 is basically the one in Barbados part 1. There has to be a joke there that I'm just missing. But anyways, that's the insight that we have from the episode, but we're still not over with this vlog. We're about to be watching the 3rd episode of the vlog that I'm pretty sure it has an entry on the book because it's such an epic episode, and it also has an audio commentary if I remember correctly. So we need to switch cases. We're done with seasons 1 and 2, and we're looking now for season 3 that we have right here. and season 3 comes with with 3 4KDs. So we're looking for season 3 episode 9, titled The One with the Football. That was a super amazing and comedic episode. Let's go ahead and look now for season 3, and we're looking for The One with the Football. Okay, and it's right here. The One with the Football, episode 9 from season 3, but 57 overall. Written by Ida Ungerleider, directed by Kevin S. Fry, with an original air date of November 21st, 1996. Hey, I was already born. It's Thanksgiving and the friends start a game of football that reveals some major rivalries and prods a rematch that has serious implications for the Ross turkey. And not only we're going to be enjoying the episode, we also have an audio commentary. Selectable audio commentary by executive producer Kevin S. Fry, Martha Kaufman, and David Crane, and art director John Schaffer. We get on this episode a little bit of insight of when Ross and Monica were little baby brothers, and that specific scene right there from the episode. I cannot wait to watch it. And again, this episode is just iconic for the Friends fans. So I should be playing 4KDs number 1. It should be the last episode on the first 4KDs of the season. So it's going to be as usual. I'm going to be doing the rewatch, and then at the end I will give you a review, and if we have an entrance on the book, we will read it together. So stay tuned, and third and last episode of vlog number 1 of this rewatching of every single Thanksgiving episode of Friends. Okay, so as I told you guys, we have from season 3 4KDs number 1, and I selected from the drop up menu episode number 9. The One with the Football is the last episode on the first 4KDs of the season, and again, it also has an audio commentary. So I'm about to be 40 minutes out, but for you guys it's going to be a second because I'm about to be rewatching the episode regularly, and then I will watch the commentary to see all the special things that the directors had to say about the episode.
Phoebe.
Sweetie, now I pick you.
You don't pick me, you're stuck with me.
Okay guys, so done with the episode, and I can say this vlog has been so much fun to make. Amazing 3 episodes we have just rewatched on 4K. On the 4K level, season 3 also looks amazing, and the episode, a lot of memories came back. I just love the episode. So again, this one is more Thanksgiving related. Basically, we get to see the friends on the apartment, the guys watching football, and the ladies on the kitchen. So Monica is basically doing her dinner, and eventually what breaks down is that they want to play a game of football. So what ended up happening is that we find out more about the past of Ross and Monica as little girl and little boy, playing to compete for a trophy that they made, but Monica broke down Ross's nose, so the trophy got through on the lake. Now we get to the park where the gang starts to play. Nobody wants to pick Rachel, that's a big joke about it, and nobody knows how to play good except for Monica and Ross, that just want to be the best and wants to be the winners. All of this is happening through Thanksgiving. There is a special lady interested that Joey and Chandler are both interested about her, and the guys are basically fighting for the same girl. And the running joke is that Monica ended up fishing out the trophy out of the lake, and Ross basically wants to win it. So by the end of the episode, the brothers basically decide to stay behind with the ball, not able to choose who the winner will be, and the gang just goes back to the apartment to finally eat Thanksgiving dinner. I don't want to talk a lot about the episode because in this special vlog we have a second entry on our book, and we're going to be reading all about the episode and a little bit of a commentary. But on the other side, and this was so interesting to listen to, We had the audio commentary and how they explain to us how they record this episode. They say the magic of Friends was to be recorded inside of stages with public. He say actors super good when this was happening and the energy was different. So instead of recording the shots of the park outside, the park was actually created on stage over a week. And it looks amazing. If you get into details, like, it really looks amazing. They have a lot of special details of what do they did to build this, how proud they were of how big it looked, how good the episode came to be. And one of the things also that they say is that they waited so long to have the guys fighting over a girl. But it's an amazing Thanksgiving episode. One of my favorite episodes of the whole Friends show. We have a lot of dances, celebratory dances. There is a scene that kills me where Chandler is just dancing because he throws Joey to the floor, and Phoebe is just showing her breasts to Chandler, so he gets distracted and they lose the game. Everybody is ignoring Rachel. She's going long every time, and one time she goes so long that she goes to get a little bit of a snack, and we get to see Monica's and Ross' competitive side, which was amazing to watch. So great 10 out of 10 episode, had a lot of fun too about it, and this is the last one that we're going to be rewatching on block number 1 together, but it's about time that we check the entry of the episode guide. We have a big promo picture right there of our first theme that was built, and it's theme Chandler, Ross, and Rachel. A friendly game of touch football becomes a battle of wheels when the Geller Cup is at stake, and the Geller Cup it's shown, and it's so horrendous. But anyways, Season 3, Episode 9, the one with the football, written by Ira Ugerlieder, directed by Kevin Esperai, and original air date of November 21, 1996. It's a Friendsgiving, and the girls are cooking while the guys watch football. At halftime, Joey suggests a friendly game of 3-on-3 touch football. Rachel and Phoebe are game, but Chandler says no. He's still depressed over the Janice breakup on Season 3, Episode 8. Joey says he needs to start getting over her and doing things again, but Chandler says, I wanted to start drinking in the morning, don't say that I don't have goals. And now thinking about it, it's so sad to kind of now know that that goal was put into the character. When they ask Ross and Monica about playing, there is a moment of awkward silence before the siblings admit they are not allowed to play football because of the legendary Geller Ball. Every Thanksgiving they will play touch football, but it was in Geller's Ball X1 that Monica accidentally broke Ross's nose, and their parents banned them from the sport. Ross insists the nose break wasn't an accident, and the game was held after Jack Geller threw the trophy, the highly coveted Geller Cup, into the lake. After a heated discussion, Monica and Ross decide that 12 years have passed and maybe they can play again. And this episode gives us an opportunity to get the relationship between the brothers, which is always amazing to watch on the show. They pick teams and Rachel is the last one chosen. Chandler imagines the ball is Janice's head, while the Geller trash talk starts ticking up the park. Cheater, cheater, compulsive eater. During a play, the football rolls away and it's stopped by a Georgia's Dutch woman named Marga. Chandler and Joey both want to ask her out, and that's when the real game is on. Phoebe scores a touchdown at the busting buzzer, and Ross insists it doesn't count. Monica challenges him to continue the game after halftime and produces the long-lost Geller Cup, a waterlogged troll doll nailed to a block of wood. After its disappearing in the lake years ago, Monica formally swam in to retrieve it while Ross was at the hospital nursing his nose. The temptation is too great, and Ross agrees to finish the game they started all those years ago. Joey gets switched to Ross' team after Monica insists she doesn't need him to win. It's guy against girls. To getting good with the Dutch darling, Chandler asks Joey where Dutch people come from, mentioning that it might be somewhere near the Netherlands. This was such an amazing joke. Joey laughs and says the Netherlands is the make-believe place where Peter Pan and Tinkerbell come from. Ross can deal with the team fighting over Magna, and he finally just asks her which guy she likes better. When she says she prefers Chandler, the only person more surprised than Joey is Chandler. After he does a mini wave to congratulate himself, Magda realizes that Chandler's not so charming. In what was supposed to be a simple game of touch football, the non-so-innocent friends continue to get tackled. Clothesline, puck, pull, pants, and flash. With only a few seconds left on the clock, Rachel goes long. With literally no one else to throw the ball to, Monica throws it to her, and Rachel miraculously catches it, and that's a great shot from the episode as well. It would have been a touchdown, but she was 5 feet short. Realizing the ball is still in play, Ross and Monica jump on top of it, refusing to let it go. At the end of the episode, it's evening and Rachel, Phoebe, Joey, and Chandler are enjoying Thanksgiving dinner while Monica and Ross are still lying on top of the ball at the park, refusing to give up their deadly Geller grip. And also we have an ending scene which the snows are falling in both brothers at night still at the park. And again, the park looks super real. Now, my favorite part about this book, we have a commentary. Let's find together something new about the one with the football. Commentary. Thanksgiving will not be complete without the friends' gift of the Geller Ball. And if that's not enough, we also get a moldy troll doll for the Geller Cup as the perfect symbol of sibling rivalry at its absolute worst. Glimpse into Monica and Ross' dysfunctional childhood never gets old, and their stubborn refusal to give up the football close out an almost perfect friends giving episode. There is a little scene at the end of the episode where Monica and Ross agrees to call it a tie and throw the Geller Cup down the garbage chute. After they shake it on and Ross leave, Monica runs to the chute and calls down to Phoebe, who has secured the discard trophy for Monica. While Phoebe is down there, Ross shows up to claim it too, thus cementing the continuation of the Geller Cup controversy and providing once and for all that you can't trust a Geller, at least not when troll dolls are on the line. Wow, that has to be an amazing deleted scene, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the Blu-ray with all the bonus features. Friends Thanksgiving episodes are legendary, and co-creator David Crane has cited them as his favorite in the series. In 2019, he said, "When you just have all 6 of them, that's generally when the magic happened, when we were not off doing separate stories. I suppose the same could be said about Christmas, but somehow Thanksgiving became the holiday for the show." And he's so right about it. But not only we're going to be watching Thanksgiving, we're only going to be watching the Christmas episode, so don't worry, you can choose what's your favorite holiday to rewatch every episode with me. But guys, that's all the episodes that we have for vlog number 3. Again, remember, for the Thanksgiving special, we're going to have a 4-part vlog. Next week, on November 13th, we're going to be watching 3 more episodes from season 4, 5, and 6. And again, these are the rewatch from the newest 4K set released by Warner Brothers last year. But anyways, guys, out of all the 3 these episodes, I would love to know which one is your favorite and why. But anyways, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this only growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.